My name is Geldmacher. I'm the president of Sprint Business. We are very excited to partner with PEACHTREE Corners in order to bring new applications to life. So we are sponsoring PEACHTREE Corners with our 5G rollout of the first true mobile 5G rollout that is existing in this country. And PEACHTREE Corners has deployed the Curiosity Lab in order to deploy new business models and test out in a live test bed new applications like autonomous driving. And Sprint Business is a sponsor here in order to enable those trials, and this is a very exciting environment. So in PEACHTREE Corners we have rolled out 5G in order to bring the features that 5G delivers to life here. And everybody, when you talk about the next generation of mobile services from 4G to 5G, everybody talks about capacity and speed. And of course, 5G will bring additional capacity and speed to the applications. But what is, in my mind, the most important feature is low latency. And if you think about all the applications around autonomous, artificial intelligence-driven applications, but also robotics-driven applications, all of them need low latency to come to life. And this is what we demonstrate here and what we bring to life in that living lab here in PEACHTREE Corners. Well, 5G has a huge potential to come up with new business models going forward, and probably lots of them we can't even imagine yet. However, the new features that 5G bring will enable lots of things to come to life. And if you think about the way we have deployed our networks and our Curiosity IoT network as a distributed network, we put a distributed point of presence into the environment here. For example, in PEACHTREE Corners, we allow developers to go onto our network, on the edge of our network, and develop their new applications, their new business models, and bring it to life here in this testbed environment. Now, we believe a lot is happening in transportation. A lot is happening in making lives more livable by reducing CO2 footprint, for example. The Atlanta area is known for big traffic jams, so autonomous transportation will help to solve that problem. Electrification of the traffic will help to bring the CO2 footprint down. All of that is enabled through 5G. That's super exciting. So our Curiosity IoT environment is an IoT network, Curiosity IoT network, and a platform that allows companies to manage their devices on that network. And we have deployed that. So this is deployed in a distributed way. That means we bring our points of presence to the customer in order to beat the physical hurdle that has to be overcome in order to achieve low latency, which is distance. Right? Of course, we also have dedicated our IoT network so that we can separate the traffic, the IoT traffic, at the earliest possible point, which is the antenna, because IoT traffic is behaving different than regular smartphone traffic. And lastly, it's a virtual network. It's software-based, so we can deploy it very fast, and we can enable customers on that network very fast. And all that together, in the combination with 5G, makes a big difference to new IoT-developed business models. Yeah, it's fantastic to see what when you deploy a test bed like the living lab here in PEACHTREE Corners, the Curiosity Lab, that it draws lots of attention from partners in the ecosystem that make up IoT. IoT is something that really lives from the ecosystem. You have autonomous vehicle producers that are here. You have robotics producers that are here. You have partners that deploy artificial intelligence applications here. Also for SoftBank Group, this is a great place to test out some of the investments. For example, Cloud Minds is here with their robots. Pepper is here, the famous Pepper, which is always drawing attention by everybody because Pepper is so friendly. We have Reef Kitchens here. We enable and connect the kitchens that Reef deploys across the country in order to expand the footprint of brick and mortar kitchens towards their customers. So lots is going on in the ecosystem that we create here. Yeah, I think we have already seen that networks, that wireless mobile networks, can drive innovation. We have seen that when we've deployed 4G, and lots of business model only came to life through 4G. I believe there's an acceleration in innovation through 5G, because 5G brings additional features to the customer and to the developer community and to entrepreneurs that come up with new ideas. It enables things that we probably do not even know about today. Solving the problems of the world, solving the problems of smart cities, many people living together in a very dense environment. How do you solve their problems? How do you make life worthy to live in a city environment of the future? How do you solve big problems in traffic? How do you save lives by avoiding accidents on the streets? How do you create a healthcare environment that solves people's healthcare problems on the spot? If you think about what artificial intelligence can bring to the healthcare system, if it's only enabled by low latency networks that can transport, for example, medical images and the result of consulting that with a doctor that is remotely located. So a lot of new business models will come to life through the technology that we deploy at Sprint. If you look here at the living lab environment of Peachtree Corners, you see a lot of SoftBank companies coming together here, and I think we kind of bring the glue to all these investments that SoftBank has done in recent years, and show how 5G brings it all together. And you see lots of SoftBank companies that are building on 5G technology. If you think about, for example, a cloud-mined robot that is deployed in households, that is powered by artificial intelligence and by a brain that is kind of hosted in the cloud and then connected through low latency 5G, so that the brain proximity is available through the network into the robot, which enables great new applications to be deployed very fast. And this is just one example, but then you have Pepper, you have Reef is another investment of SoftBank Group that, for example, deploys wireless connected kitchens across the United States. We have an example here as well in Peachtree Corners. We connect them through our 5G networks, and we enable food delivery services then to connect to the kitchen, to have the food prepared very close to the customer. Again, through 5G and through connectivity, we enable them to do that and create proximity to their customers. So there's a lot coming together here. Riding on an autonomous bus is exciting. Although technology is working, it's kind of a step, right, that you have to take to trust the machine. But it worked out fine. And being in the Atlanta area at temperatures above 100 degrees, getting into an autonomous bus that is on top also air conditioned is a very, very good experience, I can tell you that.